Hey, welcome back. Redneck Pimp here. Welcome back to this episode of Conversation with a Pimp. Waiting on comedian Roy Anthony, one of the hosts on our network, WO Network, to come on and mess around a little bit here. Um, but until he gets on here, you all know how this works. I thank y'all for coming. I ran about something, and this is my show, talk about whatever I want. And right now, we're going to talk about a little bit of nothing, a little bit of respect, a little bit of nothing. Here's one of the things that just bothers me real bad is people want to argue. Majority of people don't really do their research. Okay, they pound their point in, and not it might sound dumb as hell because they didn't do the research. On the other hand, you got people who do the research that research it wrong. For example, you might research something, and I look at the same thing. Like we get two different research things. All right, we get two different results from it. Who's really right and who's really wrong? Where do you get the real research these days? When you want to look something up, what do you trust? Hell, anymore, Wikipedia is just as accurate as Google. Google is just as accurate as Bing and Yahoo and all them search engines. You know, only thing I hate doing though when I do the research, when I type in something, I ask a simple damn question. Okay, I ask a simple question, and it gives me 4 or 5, 6 different paragraphs. You know, it gives me 4 or 5, 6 different paragraphs, and it don't never tell you what it wants. You got to search and read, and it's just ignorant. So be careful when you do your research, man, because and where you look for research. I mean, back in my day, you want to research, you went to the fucking library, okay, and you had to check out the proper information. You go through the little cards and you pull out the Art White Run, and you hope somebody else was seeking the same information you were seeking, or you just an idiot that day. You're just dumb that day, okay? So thank God we got the capability to do the research as fast as we got to do it today. But do your research the proper way. You know, Joe Blow down the road, cousin Puddin' the Puddins, they don't know every damn. They don't know everything. They just really don't know everything, and it could be completely full of shit. You don't know. You've been to barbecues with them. You know them better. I know them. Does Cousin Puddin' know what he's talking about? Probably fucking not. But Cousin Puddin' could probably make some badass moonshine, or maybe a little smoke. So, he might be useless as trusting him, but he might have other benefits. Just do your research. All right, my rant's over. All right, today, guys, give a warm conversation with a pimp. Welcome to Mr. Roy Anthony.
What's up, Randy?
Welcome to my show, brother. This is the show that's been going on long before Woe and Tail's been going on. I used to do this in restaurants and bars. I've never did an episode of the toilet yet. Quite frankly, it's just nasty.
I seen some of your past clips.
Yeah,
I seen your past clips.
Yeah. So you know how this works. I rant, then we talk about something silly. But today I want to talk a little bit about toilet paper. Okay. and the quality of toilet paper and where it's gone, man. I mean, where's a good toilet paper at? and you buy these toilet paper, they say they're jumbo rolls. Motherfucker, they made jumbo rolls. That's jumbo money. Ain't jumbo roll. You wipe your ass on them. Then they got to be so damn high. I mean, come on.
One of the things I used to think that I thought toilet paper was toilet paper, right? Until one day we was out of town and I had to use it real bad. And I don't like using public restrooms. And the toilet paper was so thin, right, that I was like, this is like some thin, the little wax paper, whatever. But when I go to my mother's house, she's into the thick, cushiony quilt, right? And man, it seems like, okay, but it seems like I'm wearing more toilet paper out because it seems like but the grade, I don't know. I've never concentrated on it.
I mean, it's just shit that baffles me, Are you one of them guys, if you had baby wipes, would you wipe your ass with baby wipes?
I think that's one of them when times have gotten hard. You know what I'm saying? When the toilet paper's got one little square on the road, then I might have to go to the baby wipes. Hey, I've been
Well,
down in the South and they took magazine pages and they would rub them together to go to the outhouse, literally for real. And my mother would say, no, they they don't have toilet paper down there. So she would take a roll for us. But they would actually take magazine pages and rub them real hard until it gets soft or whatever and use that.
yeah, yeah. I've been kind of spoiled having an infant grandson around here. My daughter keeps toilet papers around house, I mean baby wipes, and she keeps them in the bathroom. I'm thinking, hell, why not? I'm getting old. The booty's sensitive. I got scar tissue from lava. You know, uh, it's just weird. And so I use it. Well, it kind of got me in trouble because when I see pretty good at night. I can usually walk around pitch dark and see and step over things and see things. I've always had that ability. Can't see shit during the daytime though, right? But what happened was the wife just cleaned the bathroom, and I went in there to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. Sat down there and did my business, and I thought, you know what? I'll just use some baby wipes. All right. Reached up, grabbed some, went to wipe my ass. My ass started burning. I'm like, hey, oh, whoa, hey, what the hell? Wife's coming around there. She says, what's your problem? I said, my asshole burning. Baby wipes are burning my ass. She says, baby wipes don't burn your ass. And she goes, they made baby wipes. She said, my ass, they're Clorox wipes. She had Clorox wipes on the counter right next to the baby wipes. I didn't know it, man. My brother was all sensitive and shit, but of foolishness is what that was. And
hey, see,
baby wipes were soothing. They were soothing, but
once you use the Clorox wipes after the initial burn, it did go into a soothing though, didn't it?
It took a long time for it to calm down. But that leads me to one of my questions. Why anal bleaching? That makes no sense. I ain't anal bleaching shit. I've been down that road.
Well, you just experienced it yesterday from some pads. That's on the outer part. What if it sounds like anal cleans? Like, do they actually pour bleach into your anus and then let you suffer it out? You just went from the outside surface. You didn't go in.
I don't know. I mean, what do they want from me? To lay in the yard, put my legs up like I'm in the buck position, and let the sun bleach my ass? I mean, I'm not in all that. I just not. So toilet paper got to be soothing, and I got scar tissue. So now I got to have soothing toilet paper. That John Wayne toilet paper. That's what Native Americans call toilet paper. That rough stuff is John Wayne because it's rough, tough, and no taking off in you.
You might need one of them. What they call it is a toilet that spray water up.
A bidet. Yeah, bidet.
Hey, I accidentally used one of them, man. I didn't know, and I was like, wow, this is an aqua toilet. I was at the M's hotel, and I hit the thing, and water started spraying up. I thought I broke it and everything, right? I was like, oh man, because it comes up the front, and so. Right. Somebody's like, man, well, women use that more. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I ain't used to no water goosing up to try to clean my, but it went to my nuts. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, no. Being redneck, I think I'd have shit myself. I mean, I've been asked for a refund. Like, what is this, man? What is this? In Australia, overseas, they use that stuff, Matter of fact, we got a lady right now who's watching, Judy Little Spud Remain. Said, "Oh my God, I just spilled my drink everywhere."
Yeah,
what we're talking about. Asher rolling. Hi, you guys.
When do men talk about the texture of toilet paper?
Well, conversation with a pimp. This thing goes anywhere, right? But the texture is very serious, and they got so many different companies. Like I'm an Angel man, Angel Soft. I like Angel Soft. With the name my Angel. When you wipe your ass,
you got your own brand. You got your own brand of toilet paper that you like?
Yeah, Angel Soft.
Angel Soft. I ain't
Yeah,
never paid attention. You know, I'm a single man. You know, when I go, I just see 4 rolls in the pack and throw them in. I ain't never looked at the names of them. Are they
oh
soft?
yeah, yeah. Angel Song, man, try it out. I think you'll like it. Charmin's pretty good. When you're married, you got a female around. They got that softness, right?
Yeah.
It kind of spoils a man. You know, if it's me, a single, I just drag my ass across the yard. To be done with it, go. But like an old dog. But
it seems like it make me look forward to taking the bowel movement. I say, oh boy, we got that angel soft. I can't wait to get to
I mean, with a name like Angel Soft, it's got an angelic name. It's got to be good for you. I mean, would Jesus lie to you?
Hey, well, for one, I don't. It's an angel soft.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, man.
Ashley Rowland, I'm laughing my ass off. Ashley Rowland says, Julie, Richie, we get snakes in the toilet bowl here. No worrying about water on your balls. You need to worry about snake biting your balls.
I think that is the worst fear. I think that is a scary movie to me. To sit there and you sitting there about to use the toilet and there's a snake coming up, man. I'm telling you, you see how dark I am. I'd be whiter than Mickey.
That's white. That's white. White as Mickey. That's white. I think I'm gonna change Mickey's nickname to Casper. I think we'll change Mickey's nickname to Casper.
Well, man, you know what? You got a point though. Why they call it angel soft? Like, is an angel supposed to be soft? Is what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what would be a good name for toilet paper? If you made your own toilet paper, what would you call it?
Pillarly clouds.
Pillarly clouds, huh?
Yeah, it seems like clouds are real soft. I mean,
I was thinking the same thing. Maybe cotton candy.
Oh, I was just thinking like cotton too, like CFA. I think I'll name mine. You know, we like abbreviations in the neighborhood, so I'll probably call it CFA. Cotton for ass.
Wally Parker says in Japan the toilets are flush with the floor, so they have garden hoses to rinse the restrooms are co-ed. Restrooms are co-ed, and they got a hose to rinse. I believe I'm out. Hey, listen, if you got to take a shit so bad that you got to go to the car wash afterwards, may I suggest a doctor? Okay, may I suggest a doctor?
Julie said, I call it shit off.
Yeah. Oh. That's a good one. Oh. Cotton candy, clouds a good one. How about women got a douche called Summer's Eve, right? Okay. How about for your butthole, call it Waterfall.
Oh. That sounds like the detergent that you would use after you get through taking a bowel movement. Yeah.
Waterfall. I don't know if y'all name that Waterfall or not, because if you wipe your ass with Waterfall make you want to piss. So you just be pissing all the time.
Did you ever see that toilet paper that had actual like liquid pellets that supposed to give it like, they do it like the tissue, like, you keep blowing your nose a lot and they have this tissue that has some gel in it. So they was telling me that they had some toilet paper like that. And I said, what if you're allergic to it?
You know what? That'll be, I don't know if you can have a look on your butthole or not. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
It seemed like
you can people bleach their butt and they don't get hurt bleaching their butthole. So I don't know. Could you be allergic to something on your butt? I don't know. I guess that's true because I knew a guy in the Marine Corps. His name was Chad. And Chad's the guy in all branches of service who's the idiot. They call him Chad, right? But his name was literally Chad. Yeah. He was allergic to poison ivy. And he didn't pay attention in survival class and went out and he shit in the forest and wiped his ass with the poison ivy leaves.
Oh, and wow.
He dug it. He dug his sphincter and it was all cut up and everything. It was a pretty shitty situation. It was.
Well, so you had to use the word shitty. After this man wiped his ass with some poison ivy. And what's so bad is his problem's just beginning.
Yeah.
Man, What did he do? Leave from his own show? Oh, he done took off. And he got Roy Anthony up here. Julie says some women are allergic to semen. Okay. I think that person, the women ain't having no babies. Um, I don't know where I was a guest for Redneck Pimp, and he is off for some reason. His phone is off, and I'm on here, and our subject was talking about the different grades of toilet paper. Now, he didn't tell me what the subject was going to be, but I told him I'm gonna roll with him. I've never thought about toilet paper. Angel soft. Never even thought about that. I see cuddly babies, and I was comparing that toilet paper may be like the inner lining of a diaper, but I've even did that. I ran out of toilet paper. I had my baby boy, my son. He's 17 now, but when he was a baby, I ran out of toilet paper, and I didn't even have no wipes. So I was gonna go in the morning, and I ended up ripping out the lining of a diaper, because I had to get the job done. Now, there's been times when the toilet paper didn't work for me, so I just went on and jumped in the shower and washed off the remainder. I guess that was like a stand-up day, whatever. Yeah, Julie, she said Facebook's been glitching with videos. Here come back. We had a meeting yesterday with all the hosts of Woe Entertainment, and they think that they was sometimes, because it seems like we get glitches even when we're I know he was probably mobile because it looked like he was coming from his car, but sometimes it looks like they've been pinpointing us and watching us even while we're live, because when I first joined in, I was going live and Sony abruptly ended the video. Usually they wait for us to finish, but they flagged me just because I want to give some respect to Stevie Ray Vaughan. So that's why if you see, when you watch my show, I guess I could plug my show in, Roy Anthony, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. I was here with our head producer, Richie King, aka Redneck Pimp. It was a conversation with a pimp, and we was talking about toilet paper. And as a single male, I'm a single man. I'm a single dad as well. And I've never thought about, there's little things, because as a single dad, there was things that I was concerned with, not just, toilet paper. And then when I was training my son to use it, it seemed like he had to take a whole roll of toilet paper and made the toilet flush up. And I was like, I don't know if it was the toilet paper or the long log he laid out. I was like, how can you be a 4-year-old and you let out a turd that's about 1.5 feet long? And, I started summing up that he's not old enough for his grippers to cut it off at certain segments. But I've never thought about the textures of toilet paper. I know I don't want nothing rough, but I've been on construction sites and we didn't have no toilet paper, and we use quick trip napkins and try to find a paper towel, because when you got to go, you got to go. I seen a dude take off his socks. He had to use it so bad. We was out in construction. Nobody had any toilet paper, so he took off his socks. And I hope that he had left them on the construction site. I didn't ask him because that was, once he started saying he's going to have to use his socks, I felt that was his business. Oh, here he comes back in. He's coming back in now. I was holding it down for you, man. I can't keep the subject up.
Oh, my phone got hot.
Oh, yeah, it's hot out there, man.
Yeah. So, like I said, as you get older, certain areas get more sensitive. See, so the proper toilet paper, takes care of your business, de-stresses you. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Let me ask you this: how about scented toilet paper? Are you a fan of scented toilet paper?
You know what? I never thought about that either. I'm too busy spraying the spray or stuff like that. I'm like, why would you need scent on your butt after you take a bowel movement?
Well, they got some. Sometimes they got scented toilet paper. You can find that, different stores, scented. Believe me, when I'm done, it don't matter scented or not. It ain't gonna help me.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially, if you're done, if you go to the bathroom, right, and it smells like an outhouse on Taco Tuesday, you got a problem.
But wait a minute, I was just telling them before you came back on that there was times when I've been on the construction site. The only thing we could use was a quick trip napkins, paper towels and stuff. And this one coworker said he had to use a sock. And I didn't ask. You've been on construction sites. What did y'all use? What's the weirdest thing you heard somebody use as toilet paper?
Man, I got a construction store for you. Okay.
Okay.
I hired these. I live. Well, you know where I live. I live deep in the country. Okay.
Yeah.
Deep in the country. Deep. And I was working in Kansas City, and they hired me to remodel these apartment buildings. Okay. And I brought in a crew, but we were 2 to 3 men short. These two guys come down and said, "Hey, we've been doing construction for 20 years." Well, first of all, they were only 23 years old. Okay. So I knew they were full of shit then. But he said, "Yeah, we could do it." So I hired them to hang the drywall. And they hung it fast. And they had that young youth. And they did a good job. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
They said, "You want us to start mudding it?" I said, "Oh, hold on a minute now. I do my own mudding. You got to be good." They said, "No, they ain't no problem. We can do it." I said, "Okay." I showed them how to do it. And they did it. Everything was going along great. So I went downstairs, started minding my own business and doing my own thing. Next thing I know, my foreman hauls down. He said, "Hey, boss, come here." I said, "I'm busy, man." He goes, "You're going to want to come here, man. I'm serious." I said, "All right." I go up the stairs. I got upstairs in the room. The hallway just smelled like shit the entire way. I was thinking, what is that smell? I get in the room and there was corn on the wall. And it just shit. It was just swirled into the mud. I'm thinking, would you wipe it on the wall? What happened? They said, "We don't know what happened. It come from the factory like that." What happened was we were outside of Kansas City. We were far enough away. And on construction sites, we set a bucket out there with a bag in it.
Yeah.
You sit down in the bucket, you pull the bag out for the next guy, and you throw the bag away. These dumbasses open up brand new mud buckets and shit in the brand new mud buckets, right, and mix it up, and then they spread on the wall.
Oh my God! Oh. They
nasty.
didn't know that was going to be used, or they did that on purpose.
No, they were dumb. They were dumb. It was an accident. They were dumb. So I went to fire them, and my foreman's like, "No, don't fire him, boss." I said, "What do you mean don't fire him? Hold on a minute." He comes with a couple of sanders. He said, "Let him scrape that shit off the wall first before we fire him."
Yeah, make them clean that work up after them.
Yeah, we had to paint that room 3 times with Kiehl's Kiehl's primer 3 times before we could paint that room to get the smell out of there. It was nasty. And they used plastic. Yeah, they wiped their ass with plastic. Oh, that's all I had. Yeah,
that is that way. I guess if you need it in the, would you ever go to doctors and they want you to use your bowels and put in some little plexi thing, whatever. I told them, I said, "Hey, you have to dig that out the toilet. I'm not into saving my bowels."
Yeah, no, there ain't gonna be no fish in here. Only fish will be fish.
Only plastic.
That's.
And you said it took y'all 3 days or 3 times of paint. How many days did it take you to clean that up?
The paint job took 4 days. Cause see, we did in apartment buildings. We shot everything with the gun. Okay, I got a big commercial gun, and you can paint outside houses. Well, we paint inside too. But I lopped this primer on thick. I'm gonna put it on thick, and it dried within 3 hours. but we wasn't painting again the next day because it stunk and it was just nasty. So we come in the next day and do it again. And about the fourth day, we was able to paint, and we put one coat of paint on it because it didn't need more than that. And it was nasty, but the room always looked at off white to me instead of real white. It looked kind of off white all the time. You know,
Yeah.
it just off white. It was nasty.
My puppy keeps jumping up on me. We got a 9-month-old cockatoo, or cocker, whatever how they call it. And we got him when he was 4 weeks, and he just thinks that my mother is his mother or something. And when I come around, I'm big brother, and he wants to bite on everything. He wants to be around. So he's leaping up because he see me talking on the screen, right? I kept trying to pet him down. And he keep jumping up and stuff. So I was like, okay, now you seen what I was doing. But hey man, let me ask you a question. When you been out on the construction sites and you had to use, have you ever had a problem with using a Johnny on the spot for number 2?
Nope. Listen, man, I'll shit anywhere but my house. I'll shit at Walmart. I don't care. As long as I ain't doing it at home. Because, you know, when you shit in your own home, your wife thinks less of you when you smell like I smell. Because my diet consists of anything. Okay, if I eat it, it tastes good. I'll eat it, and sometimes it smells bad coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you remember you took that challenge with that hot candy thing? Whatever.
Yeah, hot gummy bear challenge. Yeah, I won that challenge.
Did you have to use baby wipes?
No, didn't bother me. Next day, I didn't bother me at all.
For real?
For real. Never bothered me one time.
Mickey said he ain't brave enough to shit at Walmart. Me neither.
I shit brave all the time. It's funny shit at Walmart, man. Just destroy it, man. And then when the guys come in to clean that, oh, man. My dad and I were in Chillicothe, Missouri. And we stopped at this place called Po' Boys. It's a gas station over there, right?
Uh-huh.
And my dad goes in there and takes a crap. And he comes running out and he goes, son, we got to go, and we got to go now. Let's go. I said, hold on, man, Dad. I got to pay my drink. Pay for your drink. We got to get out of here, son. We got to go. He said, hurry up. The manager walks in there about that time, walks in the bathroom, comes out and goes, bleh. Somebody call 911. Yeah. There's some bullshit. Yeah. Oh, God damn. He was just cussing all kind of noise. Call the EPA. Yeah. Oh, shut down. We're done. Shut the place down. I was laughing in the truck. My dad was paralyzed. I couldn't move. I said, Dad, what'd you do? He goes, man, it wasn't me, son. I said, what do you mean it wasn't me? He goes, it wasn't me. He said, I had to go in there and crap real quick and get out of there because somebody, I guess, went next to his. Somebody went and stole next to his and had projectile shit. Because it was all over the wall, all over the floor, in the stool. They didn't flush. it was nasty. But my dad was a trooper, and he shit anyway and wiped his ass and got out of there. It was bad. Oh, man. A week later, we come in here and told the manager, said, you know, that wasn't us. He goes, I know it wasn't you boys. I know it wasn't you boys. He said it took you 3 days to clean that up.
Oh, wow. Hey, look.
I know somebody was sick, or they just a nasty son of a bitch that's got no upbringing. But damn.
Yeah, I mean, just keep flushing the toilet or whatever. You know why? You know, I'm like Julie. I'm serious. I have to wait till I get home, man. I'll hold it. And if it's really bad, I'm not lying. It takes me about 5 minutes of prepping because I'm wiping off the toilet, then I'm laying because before they used to have the seaters, you know, that paper thing you can lay on the seat.
Right.
I still lay some toilet paper on the side. If it comes to that, I'm outlining that for real. And stuff, man, because there's some places because on the construction sites, when I worked out there, and you go to the Johnny on the spot, they would play pranks on some of the other guys because you go in there and then they shake it up and stuff. And I was like, nah, man, I can't mess with
it. Right. No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about with it. Hey, that bottom come out, I'm not messing with it.
If you did decide
what you say?
Right.
You break it up a little bit.
I said if you had to poop anywhere from home. Hang on. Okay. I said if you ever had to poop outside your house and you had a choice Where would you poop?
I think I first go to one of those nice, like a decent restaurant, like a TGI Fridays or something like that. Because I don't see them having like a gas station bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just ain't gonna just go in there and just use it like a gas station. So I think I'd go for a restaurant.
I think I agree with you, but if I had my choice of restaurants, I'd take a Mexican restaurant.
Why?
It's only befitting. It's only befitting. You know. Yeah, right. What it smells like? What's it smell like? You know. We got here with Roy Anthony. He's one of the hosts on our network here on WO Network. He made his debut appearance on Redneck Pimp site. Glad to have him on here. Y'all know you've been around before. You know how I do this. We just talk about random crap. And today we were talking about crap and what to wipe it with. So
hey, you coming back again? When's we come? I want to come back, man. I like it.
You want to come back on the conversation with him again? I'll probably start doing this every Monday.
You got to, man. Judy said she'll do it at a hotel. That's a good one too. I would go there too.
Oh, that'd be funny. I did it one. I crapped one time at a salvage yard, and old boy quit. The guy went in behind me, come out, and he quit. He threw his hat on him. He said, "You can stick this place up your fucking ass." I quit. And he was loud when he said it.
He couldn't take it, huh?
No, I flooded the bathroom floor. It had an inch of water coming out. It had a janitor up there with a mop. And he was like, he came out there. He came out and he went on Will Smith. He goes, "That's how you crap. From now on, that's how you crap." What old Will Smith, man. It's like hilarious.
Oh, man.
Judy said I'd choose a 5-star hotel, then have a long soak in a jacuzzi afterwards.
Boy, that part. Hey, before you get off, man, I was at the emceeing a parade at in Long Beach, and the horses was coming through, right? And so I've seen them when they're on TV, but I never seen the people that's walking behind the horses with these big buckets. Their job is to follow behind the horses and pick up horse shit throughout the whole parade.
Yeah. Now, how much would it take to pay you to do that job? How much money?
Oh man. I think that gotta be a subject. Oh man, you know what? It would have to be worth my while. And do I get to wear a mask or something like that? Because they had them all dressed in unison. They had to smile, but the whole time they was, picking up horse doodle, right? And they doing it for the crowds because the crowds is looking. So they had to smile while they doing it. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I couldn't do that one. I would have had to get paid nice.
Well, here's what you do. Instead of wearing a mask, you just get some Vicks. Rub some Vicks underneath your nose, and that solves all your problems, man. It really does. Vicks, trust me, I learned the hard way. Vicks does. It helps. It helps.
Hey, but just looking at some doo-doo make it seem like it's just stinking foul, though,
Yeah. I mean, shit stink. I mean, how else do you say it? It's stink. But well, guys, so you know how this works. I don't go very long. I never do on here because funny's funny, but we don't ever apologize for funny. Ever. Don't ever apologize for funny. If it makes you laugh, continue doing it. I want to thank Roy Anthony for coming on Conversation with the Pimp. He first time he's ever been on the Redneck Pimp channel. Thank you, sir, for coming on. Wally, I see you on there. Says you can sell us fertilizer. Wally says, yeah. Wally, thank you for coming on. Mickey says, I'm craving a guru something awful right now. You haven't lived until you've had a guru shit.
Oh, wow.
Take a guru. I'm out. No. Julie, thank you very much. Gyro, yeah. Thank you very much. Julie, thank you. Let me see. Ashley, thank you. I appreciate it. Roy left. He left too a little early, but that's all right. Yes, Ashley, thank you very much for coming on. Thank all y'all for coming on. I'm going to maybe try to do this every Monday. Bring Roy in as my guest again some other time. If you want to be a guest on on conversation with the pimp, not a pimp. I got to train Justin how to write that on my tab. It's conversation with the pimp. Everyone, come on an episode with conversation with the pimp. Let me know. Today we had technical difficulties, but that happens on this show. I'll do it off my phone. Someday I'll have a setup where I can do that, regular setup. Look for me on TikTok. That's a damn. I've been studying that site. That's a damn site, TikTok. I'll be on there. I'm on TikTok, Redneck Pimp 101, Redneck Pimp 101. I'm gonna start uploading some videos, some little jokes I got, and I'll get that going on there. But guys, if you like the show, comment you like the show, share the show out. We appreciate it if you share the show out, and hit us up again. I'm Redneck Pimp. Thank you, Roy Anthony, for coming on. Donna Dog Ahoy. Redneck Pimp, I'm out.